day 74, and tomorrow is going to be a great day. Today's going to be a good day. I mean, today's a good day. Not for some people. For me, it's a good day. So did you guys hear that the jobs report just came out, and I think it was 90,000 jobs lost, people looking for unemployment. So it's not looking good for the economy. So they were expecting like 50,000 more jobs this last quarter, I guess. And it came out that it was 90,000 below. So it was 50,000. They said we should have an increase. They're anticipating that. Then the stock market right now is crashing. Bitcoin, like everything's going down, and everybody's panicking because now they're from 50,000 increase, it's now a 90,000 decrease, which means so many more fewer people are actually working, which is really, really not good for the economy. Good for us as investors. Like, we'll be able to buy a lot of properties, but so if you think about what do you guys think? Drop me a comment. I want to know. Do you guys think that we are coming into stagflation? That's a term most people don't, especially in the last 15, 20 years. Nobody knows what stagflation is. But do you think we're going to get inflation? I do. I mean, inflation, everything. I took my wife out to dinner, and it was just a random, I don't know, not even a good restaurant. It was like $55, $60 for the two of us, and we don't eat a lot, and we don't eat very expensively. So that's one thing. I was like, everything's going up in price. That's inflation. But stagflation is where the economy is not growing, where nobody's making more money, but you have inflation, which people are not able to afford as enough. So that's the next thing coming, is stagflation. But with 90,000 jobs lost this last quarter. And here's another thing. Oracle just announced I think they're gonna cut like 75,000 jobs. Oracle's a big, drop a comment if you can guess, just guess. It's technology. Said they have AI now, and they don't need these people working. Well, what's gonna happen? They're gonna lose their jobs. They're not gonna be able to afford their homes. Oh my goodness. Then was there another company, I can't remember another company that came out, another company that said, we don't need all these people because we have AI now. So if you've been, let's say, if you're a Gen X and you went to college, they say, hey, go computer science degree, become a programmer. You're gonna make so much money. Well, how's that working out for you now? Those jobs are gone. So, if you don't have, well, let me start it this way. If you're dependent on somebody else to give you money because you're working for them, they could easily pay you off. We're seeing that right now. If you don't have a way to make money outside of a job, you're going to be stuck. Just think about it. Customer service jobs. Those are all gone. AI. What else? Teachers, like college and university. If I were you, if you were a professor or something, I would really start thinking about a new line of work. Nobody's going to go to college anymore. Want to know why? They get everything they want online. It's very easy now. AI, you just go to AI, any AI, and say, create me a course on how to rebuild an engine. One that would be better than college or university. And they'll create it, it'll create it for you. So we might be entering, number one, stagflation. Stagflation, inflation is still going up, but the economy's not growing, which means people have less and less money to be able to afford things. That's one. But what if there's a recession? Dare I say, deep for my lifting. I just got plenty, when I'm warming up, I got time to talk. So you guys know what the difference between a recession and a depression is? And I think we're already in one of them right now. It's just that the media hasn't been telling you that things are bad, so everything feels kind of good. So what's the difference between a recession and a depression? A recession is when your neighbor loses his job and loses his house and all that sort of stuff. That's a recession. A depression is when you lose your house, you lose your job, then you're depressed. That's depression. Well, not to, I guess, rub salt in it, but with 90,000 jobs being lost, it went from 50,000 positive, they thought, to now 90,000 negative. Things are going to get bad. And if you don't have a way to make money to provide for yourself and your family without working at JOB, do you guys know what JOB stands for? Type in a comment, what does JOB stand for? Love to see if you guys know what it means. I've said it plenty of times on here, going live, but you know what, today, so tomorrow's my max day. Oh yeah, comment JOB. What does JOB stand for? But tomorrow's my max day. 1 rep max. I'm so pumped. Feeling really good today. Joints are not screaming at me, so much better. But so that's why I'm doing much lighter today. We're gonna get to, it's supposed to be 40% of the 1 rep max, but I'll probably get to 50. Okay, what does JOB stand for? JOB stands for just over broke. If you're working at JOB, you're living just over broke. I know you are worth more than anybody could ever pay you. This is how you'll know. Your boss is paying you just enough to keep you working without quitting, but not so much money it takes money out of their pocket. If they paid you what you were worth, they would go broke. Sorry, I gotta move the camera for YouTube just a little bit higher. So, what I did back in 2006, I realized that at any time, I could lose the ability to feed my family. I'm just gonna do muscle snatch here. Lose it, like if somebody fires me, working a job, they can just let me go, lay me off, fire me, something like that. I need to find a way where my money makes me money, where I'm not actively working. Active income is where you work one time, you get paid one time. That's active income. You work a job. You're trading or selling your time for money from your boss. Passive income, you work one time, get paid one time. That's what you need. Work one time, get paid one time. You write a best-selling song or a book or whatever. Like those bestsellers, they make money without the person working anymore. That's what you want. Now, not all of us can do that. What you can do, though, is you can buy one property. You might be thinking, Dustin, how do you buy a property? I can walk you through that. In fact, tomorrow I'm doing a masterclass. You can check my YouTube channel. We're going to do it live for free. Masterclass tomorrow, Saturday. I think it's at 2 p.m. Eastern time. But, oh, did I jump too much weight? So yeah, I'm going to go up 35s because this is getting ready, prep for tomorrow. But you buy one house making you $1,000 a month in cash flow. One property making you $1,000 a month. That's $12,000 a year. I mean, let's say your total expenses. And the reason why I could talk so much right now is because this is going to be light. This is just a day of warming up, getting up to 40, 50%. It's just to get my body primed for tomorrow, max day. Can't wait for max day. But if you buy one house that makes you $1,000 a month in cash flow, then that's $12,000 a year. If your expenses are $5,000 a month for your mortgage, rent, food, insurance, everything, you just need 5 properties. You might be thinking, well, Dustin, how do I get the money to buy those properties? Tomorrow on my masterclass, I'm going to talk you through all that stuff. But we actually have people use other people's money to buy the properties, use other people's properties, sell or finance. There's so many ways. I'll walk you through that. But you also might be thinking, how do you get $1,000 a month from these properties? Oh, easy. Oh, I can't wait to show you guys the masterclass tomorrow. Let me ask you a question. If you're a real estate investor, or maybe you don't, but what are the 4 main ways to buy and hold real estate that you could rent out a property? I'll give you an example. Long-term is one. 12-month lease, that's one. Drop a comment. What are the other 3 ways you can rent? Ooh, that felt weird. What are the other 3 ways that you can rent a long-term? You guys know it. Drop a comment. Easy. Short-term. Airbnb, that's easy. Everybody knows those. So short term, rent it out by the day. But there are two other ways that are fantastic as well. You guys know the other two? Go ahead and drop the comment. Love to get you guys comments. Midterm rental. So there's long term, 12 months. Short term by the day. Midterm is 30, 60, and 90 days. Like longer durations, but still not a 12-month lease, and you furnish the property. I just go live so I can record my lifting. This goes to like YouTube and Facebook and Logitech.
Okay, I know
Yep.
what it is.
Yep.
And then this is a microphone?
Yes, so I got this little lapel mic right here. Yeah, so I could, it doesn't matter. So I really do it because I like being able to go back and watch how I lift if I screwed up or something.
This here, does it hold the charge?
Yes.
Do you charge it up?
Yep.
Sorry about
Oh, not at all. You would not believe how many times I get people asking me about the camera that I have set up. They're like, what, what is that? So anyways, the Logitech Mevo. All right, the other two, we already talked about midterm. Traveling executives, businesses. Just on a coaching call last night, I've coached thousands of people to do this. And one of my students is doing a midterm rental. She called up the local hospital administrator and said, hey, I have a property that we're gonna furnish it. I'd love to have your nurses stay here, traveling nurses. And the executive or administrator said, if you have a property, I could keep it filled. I was like, what? There you go, you're making money. But the other way is co-living. Oh man, this is feeling so good. Let me do a full. Co-living is where you rent out per room. Rent out by the room. You make a lot of money doing that too. A little more administration type stuff, management stuff, but fantastic. Wow, this day of, last few days resting, been feeling really good on my body. Hopefully tomorrow my body responds well. But anyway, so getting back to the $1,000 a month, that's the minimum. I have properties making me $3,000 a month. Can you believe that? No, I know, it's hard to believe. $3,000 a month? And trust me, it's not as hard as you might think. So, I mean, shoot, I can even talk about this while I'm lifting. Isn't that funny? So what is 50% of 275? 240? No, 140 you mean? 140, okay, we're already there. So I'm supposed to do 40%, but double. Whew, this is feeling good. I am so pumped that my joints are feeling great. But anyways, you buy one property, let's say you do a midterm rental on it, minimum of $1,000 a month. You got 5 properties, that's $5,000 a month. 10 properties, that's $10,000 a month. I have 30 plus properties, single family homes. Also have 1,000 apartment units. Invest in hotels as well. I make a lot of money. The great thing is I only spend like 10% of it. The other 90%, I buy more real estate with it. So, can you believe how loud I'm talking? Nobody's around me. Nobody cares. This is fun. I'll do another one. I'm gonna do a full. This is so great. My body's feeling amazing. Tomorrow's gonna be the jorts day of the year. Jorts. But that's how I became successfully unemployed, is just kept buying property after property. But tomorrow I'm doing a masterclass. I'll do it live on YouTube. At least it's supposed to go live on YouTube at 2 p.m. Eastern. It's a 2-hour masterclass, me just teaching how to do this. I won't be lifting at the same time. I'll actually have a whiteboard, and it's gonna be awesome. That felt really good. Not supposed to go any higher, but I want to. Whew. Oh my goodness. This is feeling, I get to talk about real estate right now. I get to lift weights. Feeling good. What a good day. Praise the Lord. Okay, so only supposed to get to, it's only supposed to be 40% on clean and jerk, on both snatch and clean and jerk. So I'm gonna start at 30% 35s on each side. Was that 115? Just to get the movement moving. But yeah, if you guys didn't hear me at the very beginning, I started talking about all this because jobs report came out and said, oh, you know how we told you there's supposed to be 50,000 new jobs this quarter? We were wrong. There's not 50,000 more new jobs or people working. It's actually 90,000 negative. We've actually lost 90,000 jobs. And Oracle just came out and said they're going to drop or lay off 70,000, 75,000 people. If you're in the tech industry, you better find something else. You become a farmer or something because you are out of luck. AI's taking over your job. All right. I'm so pumped. Did I drink too much coffee today? Because I got a lot of, I'm talking a ton. All right, fast elbows. Okay, I just did a press, push press. Come on, do the full technique. Don't stop being dumb. Okay, I'm gonna do one more power here. Fast elbows. There we go. No, I'm gonna do another one there. So 325 is what I'm gonna try to hit tomorrow, or I'm praying I can get that. What's half of 325? 165? Oh, we'll just round up to 165. Piece of cake. Do another full fast elbows. Ooh. God, I've been waiting to feel so much better like this. Man, my body the last couple weeks, I've beaten it up so badly that it is every day I'd walk in thinking, what's going on? My body's falling apart. But since I had most of the last week off, or lightweight, this week very lightweight comparatively to what I normally do, feeling good. Hopefully tomorrow I have the same, if not better, feeling. I mean, I know it's really light, but at least my, shoulders and joints and all that stuff are not hurting. I gotta grab a towel. Excuse me a second. I'm sweating a ton. And I gotta blow my nose. I hate the way these towels tear off. Okay, here I came back. There was somebody walking or working up right next to the towel machine, so I didn't want to talk too much. Excuse me. I had to blow my nose. Is anybody else, I won't say scared, concerned about a recession, stagflation, recession, depression? I'll tell you what, do you know who's not scared? In fact, wanting a crash? You guys know who wants a crash? The rich. The elite people want this crash because they're trying to wipe out the middle class. I'm gonna get a little conspiracy theoritorial. Is that how you say it? Conspiracy theorist. The elites, or the really wealthy, the billionaires, hate the middle class. They want to be kings, and we are their serfs. So they're trying to wipe out the middle class. If you don't believe me, just look at, is there a middle class anymore? No, it's like billionaires and poor people. So, billionaires are wanting this crash. They're begging for this crash to happen because then they're going to buy up all your stuff. Trust me, this is their playbook. Middle class will be gone, everybody will be poor, and then you'll be renting from everybody else. All the billionaires, BlackRock, big companies. So instead, I suggest start buying your own and building your own business so you own real estate. So you'll never have to rent from somebody. Then you make money. Instead of the money going to the big billionaires, put the money in your pocket because you own real estate. You have businesses. But it does seem like there is something coming. Silver has in 3 years gone up 400%, I think. Gold, 2.5%. or times, 2 times gold, 2.5 times gold, and then 3 times, if not 4 times on silver. Oh, there's something bad coming, it seems like. But if you're ready like the rich, meaning if you have, that felt good. If you're already investing, if you have access to capital, it doesn't have to be your own money, meaning you don't have to have billions of dollars to do this. But if you have access to money, like a home equity line of credit, let's say you have a IRA, you can self-direct your money, buy cash flowing real estate so that you, sorry, I'm looking for more weights. There we go. You'll not be beholden to be wealthy. Because trust me, even if you don't believe me, I'm just telling you, at least be open to the idea that the billionaires want you to be poor and you to rent from them. They're already billionaires. They want more. They want to take it from you. So that's why I love coaching people how to invest in real estate, showing them I want more people to own real estate. If we can get more people to own real estate, sorry, I'm getting another 5-pound weight. If we can get more people to own real estate, that thwarts the elites' plan. I'm just giving away my playbook, so hopefully elites won't come and suicide me. But yeah, my goal is to help you to own real estate, own businesses, not to be dependent on a dead-end job working just over the road. All right. It's so terrific. I hope tomorrow I feel as good as I feel today. Like, I just can't even express how much better I feel than the last week, especially. I was aching everywhere. All right, let's do power. Let's get those fast elbows. I'm hoping tomorrow feels the exact same or better where I'm lifting, because tomorrow's max day and I get to wear jorts, which I'm super pumped. That was good. So I don't do split jerk, just the way my body is. I like squat jerk. Split is where you do split like that. It's good, don't get me wrong. I just find squat jerk is better for my body. You gotta be pretty balanced though, because you have to be really stable. All right, let's do another one. Let's do full fast elbows. Felt good. Oh, I feel like I can max today. I feel like I can max today, but hopefully that means tomorrow is going to be an amazing max day. So even though I put on my everyday leg day shirt, no, today is not leg day because tomorrow is leg day. Guess what I'm going to do tomorrow? I'm so pumped. I'm going to max on snatch. I'm going to max tomorrow on clean and jerk. If I'm feeling great, which it's going to be really great, meaning I'm glad I'm going to do all these maxes. Snatch, clean and jerk, back squat, I'll max front squat, max overhead squat, and then I'll also even max strict press. Because when you're prepared, or like you let your body rest to be able to do a max day, I take advantage of it because there's not many days you get to have that much fun. So it's going to be a long day for me, but I'll max snatch goal. I'll tell you the goals. My snatch, I'm going to try to get 275 tomorrow, and then that'd be a 1-rep max. Most I've ever got was 270. I think it was early January I did that. So I'm gonna try to get 275 on snatch, 325 on clean and jerk. I've cleaned 325 before, but I've never jerked at the same time. So try that, and if I could get 445 on back squat tomorrow, tomorrow's max day. So I'm so pumped. 445, maybe 450 on back squat. That would probably be a PR. Front squat, I'd love to get 375 on front squat. Overhead squat, I'd love to be able to get 365 on overhead squat. So tomorrow, it's so pumped. I can't wait. It's like it's Christmas. Tomorrow's Christmas. It's gonna be here. So hopefully you guys are going to the gym. That's why I do these lives, is because just encourage you that going to the gym is so much fun when your body gets used to it. You don't get sore. Like I never get sore because I work out 5 days a week. But going live for an entire year, thank you guys so much for being a part of this live stream. But that was a short and sweet day getting my body ready for tomorrow.